Hey y'all, it's Leslie using Genevieve Designs templates using the Everlasting template page 9. And here's what page 9 looks like. And then from that page 9, you're only going to cut out and use this piece and this piece. And I printed mine using the Harley Script texture background. Get that to focus for you. And it's not that you can even read it. It just kind of looks like a script and a harlequin in the background, and it's just really pretty. I've inked everything up on both sides, and mainly I did that because I wasn't quite sure what would actually show. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this and this together. So we're going to use these and create the gift card holder. And so here is how it's going to work. And I want it inside of this card. This is a standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these and you are going to score from this edge. So when it prints out and you cut it out, it's got this tab, and we're going to leave that on for just a minute, but we are eventually going to cut it off. But I want you to leave it on so that you'll know that you score on the opposite end. So here's the tab, and we're going to score from this end. So line this end up here, and we're going to score it at 3 inches. So score it 3 inches. Okay, and this part right here, let's go ahead and fold it. This part right here is going to be the flap that we attach to the card base, and so it's going to stick up like this. Let's do the next one. So on this one, again, here is the tab end that normally would be attached, so it could be a flip page in your book. Well, we're going to line up this decorative edge with the edge of your scoreboard, just like this. And again, you're going to score at 3. Okay, and fold that up. Okay, so now let's put these two pieces together so you can see how they work. Let me get this out of the way. Now when you put these two pieces like this, the gift card could stand up inside. Do you see? I'll tilt it a little bit. Yeah, that would be how it looks with this decorative edge. Now that we've got it scored, what I want to do is I want to put these two pieces together just like this, so that I have these two lined up where it's going to stand up like that. Now what I'm going to do is hold those really tightly, lay them down, and I'm going to trace this edge. Once I trace that edge, I'll trim it out and ink it up. Now we have this. When you put them back together, you have this. Yeah. And then your gift card will go in the center. Now how this is going to work in my card is I've got a card base, like I told you, and I'm going to take these and I'm going to attach them so that they're at the seam. This part will be attached to the top part of the card. This part will be attached to the bottom part of the card. And then when it closes, open the card, it'll work like this. When you open the card, the gift card will pop up. We're going to attach this section to the bottom part of the card, put our tape on. We're going to attach these two just on the edges so that the gift card can slip in. Okay, and then we're going to allow our adhesive here. We'll close the card, and that way we'll be sure that it has plenty of room to fold and close. If you glue it and you say, oh, okay, I want it right here at the seam, if you glue it like that, when you close it, it's not going to want to close very well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trim off these tabs now. The only reason I kept them on is to show you which end to score on. So we're going to trim both of these off. And then now let's attach these two together the way that we're going to want them. Using any glue, we're going to attach these two together, but you want to make it so that it's small enough glue strip on the edge so that your card can slide in really well. So I prefer to use a wet glue that will dry. The difference with using score tape, of course it would work, is then it leaves it a little bit sticky, so when your gift card slides in and out, it can like stick to the tape. So what I'm going to do is just add just, oof, not that much, fine line of glue down the edge of one of them. Then I'm going to line these two up. Now that we've got them, now they're attached and our gift card can slide in all the way down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach this base close to, but not past, not entirely too close to the seam, this seam, the score line. So we're going to butt this up really closely. Can you see how close that is? But it's not all the way. I'm going to put glue here, oh goodness, and here on this side, and I will show you why in just a few minutes. Now we're going to butt it up close as we can, get it centered, but not too close. You see, I'm close but not too close. This time we're going to do the same thing. I just want it on the edges. Now I'm going to close my card, and when I do that, then I'm guaranteeing that it's going to fold and close properly. If I had laid that flap back and glued it on to the card top that opens, then it might have glued incorrectly and then it wouldn't fold properly. So this is the best way to get it to fold. Okay, now here's the actual mechanism of your card. When you get it and you open it, your gift card is going to pop up, which is exactly what I wanted. So here we go. Again, you're going to open the card and there's the gift card. Why do we only glue the edges? Because now we have room to stick in any sort, let me find something, any sort of little card, tag, here's another one I can tuck in down here, and still have room to write my message, stamp my message, and get it going. So this may be a coupon for free car washes or free meals at home, which is what I tend to do for my daughters, or even a gift card that says, a handmade gift card that says $100 to Amazon, use my account. There we go. So again, you're going to close your card, and I'm going to use my Teflon bone folder so I don't leave a bright spot when I fold it. And I'm just going to make sure it's good and folded well. There we go. And it will pop up a little bit. If you don't like that, you can put a magnet or a little Velcro closer here at the base. I'm not very bothered about that at the moment. Once I get it decorated, I can check into that. Hey guys, it's Leslie, and I'm here to show the finished card. I did this one in a little shabby chic, really vintage style. I used the Sweet Peppermint collection from Prima. This was the 6x6 pad, I cut these out, really distress the edges, ink them up. This is from the Sweet Peppermint pack of flowers. And this is the one that has the vintage Christmas ads. The paper that has this on there is just the cutest thing. Little ads for tinsel and little garland and things, and it was all black and white. And I can remember when my mom would get catalogs like that when I was little, and it was black and white, but that's how they ordered. I distressed a little bit too much on one side. I was distressing and it bent the card, and so I trimmed it, bend out, because it was gonna look horrible, and I distressed the edge, and I decided, well, you know what? That's given me an opportunity to repeat that up here. So what I did was I rolled the edges back, did a little rip and rolled the edges back and distressed all that and tucked in half of a doily. This is half of a doily that's poking out here, and this is the other half of the doily. I've got it just folded underneath. Did a little bit of inking on there and left the lacy part of the doily loose. The white part is where my glue is, and that way it wouldn't show up so much. And then when you open the card on the inside, the gift card pops up. So we'll say that again. And it pops right up. And in here, I've used 2 more of the little cards from one of the pages of the paper collection. I glued it halfway so that it was on this little pocket. Found this postcard, trimmed it down, and distressed it up so that it looks really old and vintage and worn. And I've tucked it inside of the little pocket so I can write a note on the back of it or something like that. Again, here's the gift card. Down here, you've got another one of those little tags that I only glued on one half so that I could poke. This is the piece of paper that was one of the inserts from the printable. And I just folded it in half and inked it, and that way I can write a note on the inside for the recipient of this card. So I think this was probably my favorite card of the gift card series, and it has nothing to do with the gift card mechanism. I really like all of the gift card mechanisms that I've showed you, but I think that this one's my favorite just because of the vintage distressed look of it. Really enjoyed doing this one. So if you like this video, please click the like button. Also click the subscribe button. And beside the subscribe button, there's a bell, and that way you can get notified about my video. You can click the arrow beside the title of the video and actually find out some more information, or click show more if you're on a computer. And there will be direct links there to Genevieve Designs Etsy shop so that you can actually purchase her templates. Printable templates are the way to go, people. I'm telling you, it's too quick and fast and easy. And I just keep a little notebook, and I have a page that says gift cards, and it gives me a list of them, and that way I know which ones that I've got. So thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll see you again next time.